It's 7:45, KNEB, 38 degrees, and time for today's News Extra, presented by First State Bank. Here is Kevin Moon.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guests today are Mason Stover and Cari Lind, and they are the 2011-2012 campaign co-chairs for the United Way of Western Nebraska, and they have a big challenge ahead of them. And Mason, your goal this year?
Our goal this year is $350,000. That's what our goal was last year. We came up a little short, but this year I know we can definitely make it. We're going to work really hard, visit as many businesses as we can, and do what we can.
All right. Now you visited a lot of people last year. It's part of the reason why you're a campaign co-chair. How many? You basically took much of the hospital, is that right, last year?
We had not as many loan execs last year. We had about 3 or 4 last year. This year we do have 15, and yeah, we did quite a few last year. We did run around and did a lot. I got to visit a lot of different departments at the hospital, so I know a lot more than I probably should.
Yeah. All right. Well, raising $350,000, Cari, is a pretty tough goal, but explain, if you have 15 loan executives, that is going to make it so much easier on both of you, right?
Oh, very much. These loan executives go out and they visit all of the area businesses, do our presentations for us, and really they're our educators for United Way. We're very excited. We have some great loan executives this year, and we'd like to thank them and thank them for their time, and as well as the businesses that they work for, because they do volunteer a lot of their time during this time.
Yeah. All right, your campaign goes, you're hopefully going to be over by what, the end of the year, end of January?
January 31st is the last day.
January 31st is the last day. All right. Now, explain how people can become eligible for this trip. If you donate a certain amount of money to the United Way, you can become eligible for a really exciting trip to Hawaii.
Yes, we have a 5-day trip to Oahu, Hawaii. And to be eligible for that, all you have to do is donate $150 per year, which comes out to $3 a week, or $6 per pay period, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That's hardly nothing.
Exactly.
And maybe you get your name
drawn.
That's
a soda and a candy bar a week.
Yeah.
It is a trip for 2, so if you want to take one of us, I know our husbands and wives wouldn't mind.
They wouldn't mind at all.
If you want to take one of us, yeah.
Well, considering all the work you guys are doing, maybe you guys should take a trip to Hawaii. That's for sure. So, that's wonderful. So, we'll draw that, at the end of the campaign in January?
We draw it February 10th.
February 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. Now, Mason, you guys currently fund 19 agencies, is
Correct.
That right?
We fund some 19 great agencies throughout the Panhandle, from Buckboard to Capstone, CASA, and there's lots of others I could name. But yeah, some great agencies that help infants to the elderly. So
yeah, so you guys are doing a lot of work, and as you mentioned, the campaign is officially kicked off. Now, if somebody, say there's a company out there that you guys have not made a presentation to, and the employees are saying, hey, we'd like to be involved in this, how do they do it?
All you need to do is contact the United Way office, contact Steph Black or Shanna at the United Way office at 635-2522. And Shanna will make those arrangements, and we'll get loan executives out to you right away.
Yeah. Now, do you guys, Mason, go to basically most of the same companies every year? There's probably a few, don't you?
Yeah, there are our pace setters that we do hit every time that we try to do a lot of the presentations to get as much as we can from them. There are some new organizations and different civic organizations that we do visit, and some new businesses that have not been a part of the United Way that would like to, so we do visit some new ones every year, correct? And we're always trying to grow, visit new businesses, and grow in the Panhandle, because we're not just Scottsbluff County, we are actually the Panhandle. So we do have lots of other counties that we can, and cities that we can try to fundraise through. So those we can definitely try to hit as well.
All right. We'll take a quick break, be back right after this. All right, so you guys can, so if my service club, say if Scottsbluff Kiwanis Club wanted to do it, we could do it, right?
So,
yes, I've been to Rotary.
I think usually, I don't know whether we give any money to the United Way of Western? Do we write a check to you guys, or maybe if our All right, we are back on News Extra. Our guests today, Mason Stover and Cari Lind, and they are the campaign co-chairs for the 2011-2012 campaign for the United Way of Western Nebraska. We were just talking about these guys go into a number of businesses, but if there's a service club or an organization of some kind, you could go to those folks, and the members could go ahead and donate that way too, right?
Absolutely. We will take payroll deduction through your business, or we will just take outright donations.
All right. So that's another way you can donate. Now, some of the projects, Cari, you guys have done. You guys have been very busy. Stuff the bus. I was over in the hallway over there at the Bluffs Business Center the day you guys were loading that up. Stuff the bus was one of the great projects you do, right?
Yeah, we actually had an absolutely great year. The actual bus was at several businesses throughout the community. We ended up filling 150 backpacks as well as 40 18-gallon tubs that were distributed among 8 schools within the district.
Yeah, it was really wonderful. You had Scottsbluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, Minutair, Bridgeport, Bayard, Banner County. I mean, it went all over the place. So that's one of the things you did. And then Mason, Day of Caring, that was another big project you guys had.
Oh yeah, Day of Caring happened end of August. We had some great volunteers, over 140 volunteers. We helped 5 United Way agencies, 7 community families. We pulled weeds, we painted. I think we did some roofing, not at that day, but at a different day we were able to get a roof put on for a family. And oh yeah, we had some great volunteers. We had some of the college athletes helping at the Carpenter Center, pulling weeds and everything, trying to help their baseball, volleyball courts there. So yeah, we had some great volunteers. Great day. So thank you for all that did help with that. So
yeah, all right. So for people to become involved, you got a number of special events. If people want to help volunteer, the Duck Dash, the golf tournament, the Masquerade Ball. Maybe
Correct.
The Masquerade Ball's the one thing that's coming up here fairly soon, right?
The Special Events Committee is getting that ready. That happens in February 12th. So they're getting that all ready. If you do want to volunteer, we can definitely take more volunteers for the Special Events Committee. Also, the agencies would love to have volunteers as well. So I know some of them are always looking for something. So you always can contact the United Way office to get in contact with one of those 19 agencies.
All right. So once again, Cari, the number to call if people want a presentation, if they want to volunteer, do any of that stuff, let's give them the number here.
That number to the United Way office is 635-2522. And one thing that I also wanted to mention is we do have our funds distribution process in May of every year, and that is really a good way for people to understand what United Way does for the community every year. The funds distribution is where we take all of the money that we've raised all year, and it is distributed among these 19 agencies through volunteers in the community. Last year we had over 100 volunteers. They come, they go and visit the agencies, ask their questions, learn about what the agency does, and then they really become the advocate for that agency.
All right, so that's another way you can help
Correct.
be involved in that distribution process, kind of get you right on the front lines of it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, very good. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Good luck with the campaign. Raise that
Thank you.
$350,000.
We're well on our way.
We're getting there.
All right, good deal. All right, back to you, Dan.